Well, so this is Baruch here, and we're back to the Zohar Matuk B'Davash. This is the morning Zohar for Parshas Vayishlach. Vayishlach has, to me, looking now, a very different tenor, not naturally than the previous Parsha. So we're coming over here. We're going to read just the Zohar, and I'll do the best I can with it. And then we'll, with God's help, we'll look at the Matuk B'Davash and see where the Zohar is trying to go. Pasuk Rabbi Yitzchak Ba'amad the Zohar says, Rabbi Yitzchak began to speak and he said like this, Shechina Malach Hashem Savid L'Reav V'Yachalse. Now he says it dwells over or camps above, rests on, a Malach of Hashem, Yud Kei Vav Kei is a Lashon mercy, Savid L'Reav, close, that is around, surrounding those who fear him, V'Yachalse. He saves them, he protects them. Now we've talked about this. The Chevra says, and Rabbi Shimon says that we talked about it. So over there he says and that your malachav, which is plural, not one malach, they should be accompanying you. Malachav sigiyim. This is talking about a bunch of malachim. And then on the other hand, over there it says just one. There it says Chayne, it would rest on the Malach Hashem, Savid, Re'av, those who fear him, etc. But when you say the word Malachav Yitzaveloch, that they're commanded to be with you, or they follow you, or they guard you, Elun Shar Malach, this is talking about all the rest of the Malach. Malach Yud Kei Vav Kei. So he says, when you have this phrase, Malach Yud Kei Vav Kei, Saviv da Shechina. So when you say that goes around, this is the time we're talking about the Shechina. Like you say like this, V'yera Malach Hashem Elov. So this concept of when this phrase, the Rashbi is saying is that this phrase, Malach Hashem, refers to Shechina. Elabel Balavas Eish Mitoch Hasneh. So that this is appearing in a flame of fire within the bush. Begin Ka'choyne Malach Hashem. So this is the reason why it says it's Choyne. It's a singular idea of Hashem. Saviv L'Reav, around those who fear him. La'apanka Le B'Kol Citron, to take him out. A kafale. I give this guy a cough. I don't know. Let's look down here just a second. Where would it be? La'kafale B'Kol Citron begins the Shezava. He said, "Lahakif," to surround him. Kafa, surround him. Once again, that language. He said, "The Rav la'akafa le'bekol citron," to surround him on all sides. Begin the shezavale in order to be able to save this person. Because that's the malachim in plural. Save the person. But when the Shechina comes by herself, the gavei the varnash. All tremendous number of campments and angels come at the same time. That sounds like to me that I mistranslate some of this, but Baruch Hashem, we'll look at the Matuk B'Davash and see how he going to say it. So let's read what he says. He says, "Lahavi Raya." Kimasha Kasav Vayishlach Yaakov Malachim. Give that plural word Malachim. Chayna Malachim Mara. So he says, talking about angels from up high. Pasuk Zecha Kavar Pirsha Chazal. That's the pasuk which says, "Kislev Chonim Malach Hashem Savid L'Reav V'Yachalse." Okay, Pirush Chazal. It's already been explained. The Farshba of said, but we want to go on to our way of looking, the Chayra Kasha, because there's a problem over here. So he says, I got it because I have to read the Zohar here at the same time. So he said, so one place it says your malachim, which is plural, they're going to accompany you. Malachim sigim. That's talking about a lot of malachim. Mashba harbe malachim. So it's like a kind of rak malach echad. But in the first pasuk, where it says Chona Malach Hashem, it has this phrase Malach Hashem. There's only one. Now, this is part of, I understood this when I first was reading it. so far. Elohim Shar Malachim, so he says, Shal Malachim, Hanishlachim El Adon Neshama B'Kol Derachav. These are the majority of the Malachim. These are all the rest of the Malachim that accompany a man on his path. Umasha Kosav Nikras Malach Hashem, and the reason why it's called Malach Hashem, the Vayishlach Ba B'Shlichos Malamalo, because it has an upper purpose, an emissary from up above. El Olam Malachim, to the world of the Malachim. In other words, it's coming down into the world of Malachim. The Hatzil as a tzaddik mera'asa, to save the tzaddik, the person who is basically righteous and good and pure, but from the fact that he has a Yetzer Hara and it's pulling him the wrong way, to save him from that. Now let me just see what he said. I want to read this again. He says. He's a man that's surrounded. And Nikras Malach Hashem. She's the concept of the Malach that comes from Yud-Ke Vav-Ke. It's a shlichus from a higher place. El Olam al Malachim, to the world of the Malachim. The world of Malachim is usually called Olam Yetzira. Well, Olam Yetzira is called Olam Malachim. And here you're talking about an emissary that's coming from the Shechina, probably. And that's an Olam Atzilus. So it's coming all the way through here down to us. Lahatzel Tzadik Mebra'asa. Vehevi Raya, and then he brings a Raya to this. And the Raya says, Kamadat Amar Vayara Malach Hashem Elov, he says Balabas Eish, so we have a place over there where it says also Malach Hashem. That inside of this bush was burning this flame, and it was a Malach Hashem in the snap. Let's just look at the word snap for a second. It's a gematria of what? 60, 50 is 110, 120. Okay, offhand, I don't have anything to say for that. Pirish. Shechina choynev saviv l'reov. Shechina surrounds those who fear her. The haki posach b'kol tzedada. Let me move this over here. We can see it better. Again, so he says, "Lakafif oso mikol tzedadav," to surround the purpose and all its sides. Savi today, lahatzil mikol pegaran, so save him from any bad things that happen. V'yoser, more than that, kasher hashchina shora mamash b'socha adam, when the shchina is really inside of a person who's so merkava olecha, and then it becomes like a chariot, meaning a vehicle that can be used by the person. Here we're reading Rabbi Memram, what we're talking, starting out, he was the Zohar. That you can make a connection there. That's what they're telling us. Don't think that, I've got that connection burning, but I am learning Torah. It's beautiful. You can make the connection, you can rise with it. It's a merkava. It's an elevator. So he says, B'toch Adam shehu so merkava olecha, and when that comes, and a person connects on that level, they prepare themselves there with the Shechina. That's it right now. I prepared this wrong word, is there are presented. I think it's better. Yachad im Shechina to Shechina. So went a little bit this way, a little bit that way. That's the Zohar for this morning. Today is the third day. It's the day of Tiferes. We should have a balanced day, a beautiful day. God should bless us in every way.